Welcome back, sports fans. Vineland Gittone Stadium. Girls soccer Vineland versus Millville just wrapped up the boys. Millville looking to take both games this evening in the girls matchup. Millville also looking to get their first win of the season. Vineland with a win earlier in the year against the Millville girls, looking to get their season back in shape. A pivotal matchup, big rivalry. Always going to mean a lot to both teams. As we get started, a little bit of a delayed start because of the overtime in the boys' game, but not going to stop the energy in this game for sure. Vineland coming off a win against Hamilton to break their skid. As we mentioned, Millville winless on the season. They would love nothing more than to get their first tonight under the lights away to Vineland. This is the game when you get your schedules in August that you look to see when you're playing Vineland, when you're playing Millville. You don't need any extra edge in this one. Comes standard. Vineland takes the field, just awaiting Millville to get the game started. Millville will have the kickoff, start with possession. Underway at Gittone Stadium, Vineland versus Millville girls soccer action on Monday night under the lights. Vineland looking to start very early. Cascabas winning back possession into the box. Millville finds a way to clear, but Vineland retain possession. Ashlyn Newton playing in Cascabas. Tries her luck early. Just off target. Millville recollect for a goal kick. It's a great turn on the edge of the box. Vineland with an early test. Earn themselves a corner kick. Vineland would love to continue their win streak as they fight for a playoff position in the Cape Atlantic as this ball goes in. Can't find its intended target, but Vineland retains possession. That ball served in, but swallowed up by the keeper. Millville going forward with some speed here. Vineland's back line. Early opportunity. Liliana Lopez, though, will take those. Comfortable save. Just shows that Millville can threaten Vineland's back line. Millville just played out of possession. For Vineland, Neomurtis with the throw. Finds Cascabas. Stockbridge testing that Millville back line with a through ball. Just can't get there, but it's going to go out for a Vineland throw. Millville looking to build up in the attack, and they might have something going here. Danger snuffed out by Vineland. Early on, Vineland playing very direct, willing to go right at the back line of Millville. Test them early. Stockbridge, that one goes off the referee. Possession will go back with Vineland. Drop ball. Vineland on the ball in the final third again. Looking at the back post. Goes out for a goal kick. Millville defender had to be sure there. Ashlyn Newton waiting on that back post. We've seen her score from that position already this season for Vineland. Vineland playing very direct, though. First stages of the game. When you consider there was a little bit of a delay, you weren't able to warm up maybe in your normal routine. Might be smart to do that as this ball into the box. Just couldn't get the connection on it. This will go out for a Vineland corner, but Vineland holding a lot of possession in this final third so far, early in the game. This is Stockbridge to take the corner. It's a good ball in. Just couldn't find the right connection, but this is Nia Murtis on the ball. Nice pass back to Stockbridge. Serves it in. That ball almost found its way into the net on its own. Instead, it'll be a Millville possession here. I've been really pressing this back line. Not many options. They're going to have to go long. Good possession from Millville, though. Not easy to settle those long balls from your goal kicks. Vineland with some patient play in the final third. Still searching for a breakthrough. This ball stays in off the bounce. Ashley Newton put it back in, but judged to have been offside, I believe. Newton was aware to that bounce, though. Bounce up a little awkwardly with some backspin. She got onto the end of it. Find that again, winning possession back. Back into the final third, looking to play a ball in. Well claimed by the Millville keeper. She'll let the attack get forward a little bit as she hits this long. As Millville regain possession, dangerous area here with plenty of space. Millville running at the Vineland back line. We're through. Just couldn't get that final finish, though. It's number 4, Taylor Knoop. 3 goals on the season. You can see why. Really aggressive run at the Vineland back line. We've seen that a few times, that directness from Millville could pose some problems for Vineland. It's that ball, great switch. Looking to connect in that Vineland attack, just couldn't get there. Stockbridge using the physicality in the midfield to win that ball back. Finally, with some very nice play in the midfield in the build-up. Just a bit of an unforced error there for Vineland, but they get it right back. Been very good at that so far in this opening stage. Winning possession back. Finds a split ball. Millville able to retain possession, but right back. As they earn a throw in. Millville looking to just capitalize on maybe a little miscommunication or chaos at the back for Vineland. Koskobas works back, controls that. Stockbridge with options forward. Plays the ball, she's got willing runners, but Millville might just be able to see this out for a goal kick. like the intention from Stockbridge, just trying to play her runners through. You want to reward your attackers when they make those runs. Just couldn't find the connection. Millville now again having to go long because finally just spreading along the back line, not allowing them to go short. Nia Gonzalez winning possession for Vineland and retaining it. A good switch of play. Both teams flying into those 50-50 challenges. Newton keeps that in play, looking for Kaskabas. Millville has dealt with the danger so far. There's been already quite a bit of it. That one's going to go out for another Vineland corner. Stockbridge going to take her position, try and serve this one into a dangerous area for Vineland. Vineland keeping everyone at the top of the box, going to have people running with momentum to meet across. Couldn't find its mark. Nia Gonzalez regains possession. Out wide for Vineland. Cutting inside. And that is a wonderful goal. Kaskabas with the final touch. Great buildup on the outside of the area. Wonderful ball put in. Kaskabas crashing the net. Great instincts. That is a really good team goal if you're Vineland. Off a corner kick, you recycle play, hold possession, serve it back in. Finally find themselves 1-0 up. It's Kaskabas' 4th goal of the season. No better feeling than scoring in a Vineland-Millville game, though. As Millville looked to counter, though, straight off the kickoff. Find their way into Vineland's final third. Can always be tough right after you score to switch that mentality again. You see teams very often can concede in situations like that, but Vineland see out the danger. Finally, they'll find themselves on the board 1-0. Courtesy of Angela Kaskabas with a great just touch to put it past the Millville keeper. With a great cross into the box. I believe it might have been Amanda Nemeth with that service. Ball served towards the end line, cut back. Ashley Newton was just offside. Again, Vineland posing a lot of danger for Millville. Both down the wings and when they cut it back. See Vineland really committing numbers forward, knowing that they can crash the box. Great clearance by Vineland. Stockbridge works it for Newton. Millville cut that phase of play out. Millville with a great through ball. This is a good opportunity for Millville if they can find the service, but Liliana Lopez says no. They'll work that really well, though, into the final third. Good entry pass into the 18-yard box, but Vineland's goalkeeper claiming that. Cascabas playing it for Newton. He's going to apply pressure to the Millville defender. Just has to concede a corner. This time going to be Cascabas to serve the corner in. This one looping towards the back post, flicked on by Vineland. Ball put into the area. Just bouncing around, no one able to get possession of it. That effort going wide for Vineland, but that's how they created their first goal, was off of a corner kick that got recycled out wide. Sometimes that could be the hardest time to defend. You lose your marks, you don't know who's supposed to be marking who. There's a little bit of chaos in there. Millville win a throw as they try and fight back in this game, level it at 1-1. That ball going out, gonna go Vineland's way. Cascabas on the ball again. Finds Newton. Millville able to clear. Millville, though, just being corralled by Vineland defenders anytime they're on the ball. Vineland doing a great job of tracking back, working hard off the ball as they win possession in the final third. Nice give and go into the box, but just couldn't find the final touch. Gonzalez, great ball out for Ashley Newton. Cuts inside. Full head of steam, looking for Cascabas. Just can't connect. That's well cut out by Vineland again. Put out the touch. Nia Murtis to take the throw. Cascabas serves that one into the box. Attacker just couldn't control. They're going to try their luck again just outside the area, but that goes over. Millville would live with opportunities like that. Sort of the speculative shots from outside the 18-yard box. Not the highest quality shots. Give Vineland a little more patient. Yeah, they've shown that they can work it into that final third, work it into the 18-yard box. Millville regains possession with some numbers advancing forward. They want to throw. Just conceding possession away to Millville. Seen a few substitutions already throughout this first half. Both teams trying to react and respond to the other team, maybe changing shape, changing the way they play. See Millville committing 3 forward, pressing that Vineland back line, hoping to force a mistake. Stockbridge playing it forward, but Millville's line steps up. Again, unable to recollect. Searching ball doesn't find its home. Millville goalkeeper collects that one. Vineland leading about halfway through this first half by a score of 1-0. Millville trying to level the game. Vineland trying to add to what has been a really dominant display early on. Seen this position a lot in this first half. Vineland in the final third. Stockbridge using the body well. It's worked back. Ashlyn Newton works onto the end of this. Tried to turn her defender, just lost the ball. See again, Millville. Not a lot of options short, being forced into it long by then committing 3 players forward onto that back line. Millville fighting and winning possession in the final third. Millville opportunity, shot on goal. Liliana Lopez, though, there to claim it. Seen that a few times from Millville, though. They've been able to turn the ball over and just find their way to some opportunities. Naya Gonzalez shielding the ball really well. Shepherding it out of danger as it goes out of play. Gonna be a Millville throw. Vineland again making some substitutions. Vineland again surging forward, looking to test that Millville back line, who've grown a little bit into this game. Starting to find it a little easier to cut out the Vineland attack. Taylor Knoll uses their body well. Referee judges a little too well, a little too physical. Taylor Knoop picking up the foul for Millville, just trying to win possession. Vineland reclaim it, go long. Great patient switch of play for Vineland. Goskaba's working into the final third. Ball kicked up, just couldn't get there. It's going to be a corner for Vineland. A little bit of an unforced error defensively from Millville. Sophia Stockbridge to serve this one in. She's done a few times already this evening. Looping into the box, Vineland makes connection, but simple enough for the keeper. Stockbridge on the ball with plenty of time. Picks out a pass, cut out, but Vineland right back at it. Has been very aggressive at winning those second phase balls and winning back possession 50-50s. It's a great flick on into the box for Vineland. Across. A great, great team goal for Vineland to make it 2-0. Off a throw and flicked into the box to a willing runner. Played across the face and touched home. It was a great team goal if you're Vineland. All goals are good goals, but that one, very well played. Vineland makes it 2-0 here. Millville had started to cut out the danger a little bit, but on that one just got burnt by a great run in behind. But again, we've seen Millville being really aggressive off the kickoff. Is Taylor Knoop in for Millville, and she's going to make it 2-1. And that was a wonderful finish, and we noticed that off the first goal. Millville were very direct, willing to go right at Vineland's back line right after scoring. See it so often, teams can concede. You just switch off mentally a little bit. Millville gets on the board. It's 2-1 to Vineland. 2 goals in the space of about a minute. Taylor Knoop had been threatening so far in this half. Very direct in the game. You can definitely tell the momentum has picked up a little bit, a little more life now. Vineland win a throw-in. It's great directness from Millville to get that goal. It's a great response. They found it hard this evening so far to really hold possession, but get a goal gives you a little bit of reward for the hard work you've had to do off the ball. Vineland look to assert themselves again. Great touch. Millville cut it out. Millville have tons of space in this midfield now if they can exploit it. It's Taylor Knoop again on the ball. She's been a real focal point. Vineland happy to see that go out for a goal kick. Millville have been dangerous on those counters so far. They're willing to play with speed, willing to play straight towards the back line. That can be challenging when you enjoy a lot of possession. You can find yourself not as focused, not as switched on as you want to be when you're facing a lot of action. As find them with a little bit of an unforced error there. And they'll take the throw quickly. Liliana Lopez comes out and claims it. Surveys the scene, sends that one into the night. Good communication from Vineland, just seeing out the danger. Millville working the ball into the final third now. Not much sustained possession, but testing Vineland's back line. Millville wins that goal kick. It's a great turn from Cascabas, though. Great challenge by Millville. Nia Gonzalez and Taylor Knoop, that's a battle to keep an eye on for the rest of this game. They've matched up a few times. Taylor Knoop being sent again on a run. Down the channel, cutting inside. Just disrupted enough by Vineland defender. But that is the threat that Vineland have to deal with for the rest of this game. Those balls into the channel. Hard to defend an attacker that's building up a lot of speed. Don't want to foul in that scenario either. Be a real challenge for them. Millville clears and it's a Vineland throw. Great turn by Millville. Looking to switch the play. It's going to be a bit of a foot race. Millville will get there. Stuck with it all the way through, and Millville get the throw. Gonzalez just clears the danger. Big win by Vineland in the midfield, going forward with a lot of speed. Cutting inside. Just couldn't get there, blocked off by the Millville defender. I believe that was Koskabas making that run. Just got blocked off by the Millville defender. Referee allowed it to play on. She'll get attended to. It's 2-1 in favor of Vineland. Plenty of action in this first half. Millville very threatening on the counter. Very aggressive and direct whenever they get the ball. We've seen Vineland retain possession. Get a little creative in the final third. Try those breaking through balls and passes. Unlock the defense. Millville have conceded twice, but they've still defended pretty well in certain situations. I think they'll be happy where they find themselves, considering all the possession that they've ceded. Could always see a player walking off on their own power. Hope she'll be able to rejoin the action. Both teams will try and reset now. Little pause. Opportunity though for the coaches to maybe get in a little advice, maybe some tweaks. Millville with the throw. Vineland wins possession back in the midfield. They go long. They didn't have to, but here's Millville back on the ball. Millville with numbers in this final third, committing quite a few forward. Millville working out of the back. Judged to be a foul on the Millville defender. She won the ball and advanced it forward. Millville with an opportunity to serve this in. They could level it at 2-2. The ball looked like it might have taken a deflection on the way through by a Vineland defender, and it did. It's going to be a Millville corner. They'll have an opportunity to level the scoreline. Ball served in, clear the front post by Vineland. Second ball deflected. Vineland just having to clear it away. Millville applying some good pressure at the end of this first half. This ball served in towards the back post. Liana Lopez going to come for it. She reaches it, just parries it away. But it's going to stay with Millville for a throw-in. This is the best sustained pressure we've seen from Millville so far. Vineland just not able to clear their lines here. Vineland finally able to get on the ball. They look to go direct again. Millville have found their way into this game here in the last few minutes. Really started to apply some pressure to Vineland. Creating some opportunities. Vineland, though, looking to try and get back on the ball like they were in the first stages of this game. Here they are in possession. This ball dealt with by Millville, but not fully. So Vineland's going to get back on possession. That served in, well claimed by the Millville keeper. That ball hit long. Stockford wins it back in the midfield for Vineland. Foul called on Vineland. Millville with the opportunity, they play it fast. That is halftime. Your score from Gittone Stadium: Vineland girls 2, Millville girls 1. An entertaining first half. 2 goals in the space of about a minute for both sides. Vineland's advantage, but Millville really grew into that first half. Closing minutes there, they were close to finding an equalizer. It is all set up for an entertaining second half here at Vineland Gittone Stadium. I hope you stay tuned for it, and we'll be back for second half action. Welcome back to Gittone Stadium. On the call for you, Matt Castorina. Vineland girls 2-1 up against Millville. An entertaining first half. Plenty of action, plenty of goals. And it promises to be an exciting second half here. Millville boys won in the earlier fixture. Millville girls trying to do the double over Vineland tonight and get their first win of the season. Vineland trying to continue their good form here. Pick up 2 wins in a row. Vineland really dominated the first 20 minutes, but Millville really grew into the half. Started to find opportunities, win possession in the final third. Interested to see how teams here maybe make some adjustments going into the second half. Both teams early on conceding possession to throw-ins. Ashlyn Newton testing the back line for Millville. Saw that connection quite a bit in the first half. Looking for Cascabas. Ball into the box. Millville's goalkeeper comes out to claim it. Should be aggressive and decisive there, and she was. This one goes long. It's a great first touch. It's Taylor Knoop winning the ball, and so aggressive, but Anaya Gonzalez matches the intensity. Stockbridge with plenty of time and space, but just couldn't make the connection. Millville takes over on the ball. Vineland forcing their way into that final third, win themselves a throw. Trying to find Newton into the box, but just couldn't. This one going to be a test from long range, but goes over the bar. Vineland been forced to go long a few times. Millville's midfield playing it pretty solid, forcing Vineland to play balls over the top. Like to see Vineland players maybe dropping back a bit, trying to receive those passes. Vineland wins back possession. They've got options. Cascabas into the area. Great goalkeeping again. Comes out, claims that. Felt like it could have been a long night for Millville after the first 10 minutes of this game, but they found their way back as Vineland working their way into the box. Goes out for a goal kick. Vineland enjoyed a lot of possession the first 10-15 minutes of this game, but Millville were able to weather the storm, find themselves in still a very salvageable position, only 2-1 down. Nia Murtis winning Vineland a throw and taking it quickly. It's Newton. Can Vineland just forcing it long, maybe when they can hold possession, but they'll be happy to claim those. Kick bounces. And a Nemeth trying to slalom through the midfield. Looking for Ashlyn Newton, who's making that run off the back of the defender. And this is where Millville has been dangerous, when they've been able to get on those counterattacks, play with speed. As you see, they take the throw in, have an opportunity here. Liliana Lopez claims it pretty easy in the end, but that is the danger if you're Vineland in this second half, is Millville have been very good on that counterattack. A lot of speed on the wing. Koskabas on the ball. Finds Amanda Nemeth. Back for Koskabas. A good overlap run from her. She wins Vineland a corner. And then not committing many numbers forward. Only maybe 4, 5 attackers going into the box. This one gets served in. Cleared off the line by Millville. Flicked on at the front post. Goalkeeper there to claim it. Stockbridge fighting for possession, lost track of the ball. Millville, good switch of play here. And Aya Gonzalez cleans it up for Vineland. Bounces over. Vineland attacker there. Amanda Newton finds Nemeth. Nemeth cuts inside wonderfully. Another cut inside. And that is a great goal by Amanda Nemeth. Shakes off 2 defenders. Wonderful drop of the shoulder. Not much the keeper could do about that one. She arrows that into the upper 90. Great switch of play from Ashlyn Newton to find her. Amanda Nemeth did a lot of that work, though. Great individual run. It's her 4th goal of the season. That was a standout individual play from her, but a lot of credit, like I said, to Ashlyn Newton for that switch across the field. Finding 3-1 up over Millville now. Give themselves a little bit of breathing room, but we saw Millville score right after conceding. And again, they're looking to just, by any means, get it into Vineland's final third. Makes Millville's task just that much harder. If you're Vineland now, a little more breathing room. 2-1 was a little uncomfortable. You know, any counter could find you in a level game. Millville being pressed. It's Taylor Knoop again, just so resilient on the ball. Gets a shot away. Liliana Lopez, good save. Recovers the rebound. She had to be quick to it. Millville on the ball again. Ultimately, pretty safe for Lopez to gather. Long kick. Finds Vineland into Millville's half with some speed and runners. Vineland just not able to keep possession of the ball. Here's Millville again. It's Cuccinello tracking back, but Millville gets on the ball here. Lopez has it covered at her near post. But that is something to keep an eye on for Millville as we progress through this game. They've been on those counters. They've been willing to press Vineland's back line. Stockbridge wins a foul. Relieves a little bit of pressure there for Vineland. Vineland plenty of options forward here. 4 playing across the front line. On the ball, looking to play. Cascabas in. Goalkeeper again called on to come out and make a big claim. I believe they're going to call a foul on Cascabas. A little too aggressive. Whenever the keeper comes out, they're always going to try and protect that keeper. They oftentimes are defenseless when they're coming out to try and claim those balls through, but that was a great pass. Cascabas nearly getting on the end of it, trying to find her second of the night. Taylor Knoop again on her. Just nearly. Liliana Lopez had to be decisive there, and she was. Taylor Knoop has been giving this Vineland back line a lot of headaches tonight. Just a willing and aggressive runner. She built up a lot of speed very quickly. So far has been a handful for Vineland's defense, especially Anaya Gonzalez. She's met that challenge pretty well so far, but that is certainly one matchup to watch. So I think get a throw in here in the final third. But look to extend their lead. For now, they'll settle for retaining possession. That ball by Stockbridge into the penalty area. And that is going to go out for a Vineland corner. Stockbridge, as she's done a few times tonight, going to serve this one in, try and find a Vineland attacker on the end of it. Vineland, you've had some dangerous crosses in off corners, just not really able to test the goalkeeper so far. So we have the referee talking to one of the Millville coaches. I think just questioning maybe if that was a corner. Not entirely clear. Vineland to take the corner on the referee's whistle. Vineland makes contact, but ends up going out off of a Vineland player. To be a goal kick for Millville. Murdish just outruns the ball there. Possession back with Millville. Millville would love to get a goal back here. Find themselves really back in this game. So Amanda Nemeth tracking back. Great work. Doing it on both ends here. Offensively and defensively. Great work by Cuccinello. Dictating the pace of play there, Stockbridge. Spreading the ball wide. That ball going just out of play. Millville sees that counter. Closed out by Vineland. Long throw for Noop. It's a great switch of play. Finds Ashley Newton for Stockbridge. Stockbridge searching over top. That'll end up going out for a Millville goal kick. Vineland leading 3-1. Looking to get their second straight win. Millville looking to spoil the party. Get their first win of the season. Always a big rivalry between these two. Doesn't matter the sport. You always want to beat Vineland or you always want to beat Millville. Millville finds some space in the midfield. But it's well caught out. Nemeth with time on the ball. Cuccinello finds herself with some space now too. Has a wonderful pass through. Koskabas and Newton both there. Cuccinello though, a fantastic through ball, just can't find the end there. Murdish cleaning up the danger on the far side for Vineland. That ball into the area, collision there between the two players. Both of them right back on their feet. Referee lets it play on. Seemed like a 50-50 challenge. That ball bounces. Both players are really going for the ball there. They understood what was at stake. Find it again. Stockbridge collecting the ball, putting it into the area, but cleared away by Millville. Taylor Knoop is open. Can't be offsides on the throw either, and she was drifting into space. She'd gotten a one-on-one matchup, and I think she'll always back herself in those. That ball into the box. Two Vineland defenders coming out to block that chance. Vineland with tons of space here. Big gap in the midfield. Koskobas going to find her way onto the end of that pass. Taking it down the end line, trying to cut inside. That ball goes long. Liliana Lopez there to collect. Millville again have just been good at winning those 50-50 challenges. Taylor Knoop again. She is so threatening every time she's on and around the ball. Just able to build up so much speed. She's going to get a breather here. They try and get her set for the final stage of the second half. Naya Gonzalez with a good clearance. Ashley Newton with a great touch around her defender. Combines. Again, Koskobas into the dangerous area. Lays it off. Just wide. That was good build-up by Vineland there. It's Amanda Nemeth in the end with that shot that went wide. Janelle judged to have been coming through the back of the Millville midfielder there. No one really able to hold possession until now with Amanda Nemeth. Just a miscommunication. She thought her attacker was going to be making a different run. Plays the ball into empty space, back to Millville. Great shielding, and there's just massive gaps there in that midfield for both teams. Stockbridge testing the back line again. Into the box, off the bar. Nearly a terrific goal. Millville keeper kind of caught flat-footed there. Vineland nearly getting their fourth of the game. Ashlyn Newton into the box, cuts past the defender, but just a touch too heavy. It's Ashlyn Newton again. Into the box. Just couldn't make the right connection for Vineland, but as Millville have to search forward a little bit, you're going to see more chances like that for Vineland. A lot more space now for both teams. Koskabas and Newton combined so much today as Newton just with the heavy touch. Can't control it. (3-1) is the score with plenty to play in this second half for both teams. Millville looking to make up some ground. Try and claw back some goals, get back in this game. Vineland looking to get a fourth, which would really put them in a strong position. And with a great opportunity, saved by the keeper though. Vineland's going to have another opportunity here off of a corner kick. We've seen them have a lot of combination play and overlaps out on the wings. Always hard as a defender to track those runs. Stockbridge going to serve this one in. Does not find someone on the end of it. Millville trying to counter, but just finding it very hard. The amount of Vineland defenders already back. Samantha Nemeth looks to play a ball in over the top. This is Koskabas. Great save. Still alive for Vineland. Just over the bar. Anytime Vineland win the ball back, though, their head is up looking for those runners. Already stretching the defense. Koskabas with a really, really good opportunity there to get her second. Denied by the keeper. Taylor Newt back in the game. A little bit of miscommunication there at the back. Liliana Lopez does eventually come out and clear it. Vineland though with plenty of space. Sophia Stockbridge on the ball. Just misplayed. Good turn by Millville. Just too long for Noop to get onto, though. Millville, you're going to start having to commit forward a little bit more if you want to get back in this game. So that chance just goes begging. Be a Vineland goal kick, and they can take their time with this. They can start to control the tempo of this game. Start to bleed the clock a little bit. In no hurry here. Vineland goes long. Millville wins possession right back, though. Rosado taking the throw for Vineland. Gittone working out of a tight space really well. Stockbridge turns, trying to release Cascabas. Stockbridge on the ball again. Plays it in, but Millville's goalkeeper will take those all night. It's Amanda Nemeth on the ball. Option for her. She can have a hit from here. She does. Was it kept out? Well, now it's surely in. Ashlyn Newton crashing the net. Amanda Nemeth with a great shot. Millville's goalkeeper just couldn't handle it. Ashlyn Newton smartly crashing the net. Alert to the danger. Capitalizes on the rebound, makes it 4 goals for Vineland. And Ashlyn Newton has deserved that tonight. She's been a part of the build-up a lot for Vineland. Gets rewarded for her effort there. 4-1 in favor of Vineland here over Millville. And for Millville, it's a big ask now to get back in this game. They've had threatening moments, but have not been able to sustain pressure. Vineland have been really composed in this second half. Started to control the game. Nemeth working her way out of a tight space. Great close control, fouled by Millville. Jesse Donnelly for Vineland with a chance to serve this in. This one long. Goes all the way through to Millville's goalkeeper, who claims it. Great win there by Vineland. Getting possession back. Cascabas plays a wonderful ball into space. Millville gets the throw. Slightly contentious decision. Nemeth on the ball still. Cuccinello trying her luck, but Millville going to reclaim possession now with some space. They can push forward here, try and get something. Smart defending Out of the back by Donnelly, just plays it out to touch. It's a Millville throw. If Millville are going to get back in this game, it has to happen now. That ball goes searching back to Millville. Taylor Newp again off the back shoulder of a defender. She's been the outstanding player from Millville tonight. Got that goal, which brought it to 2-1. Anytime she's been on the ball, you can sense the danger. She takes this throw. Vineland clears, but not fully. Millville regains possession. They'll look to just try and find an avenue here. It's a great touch into the box. Liliana Lopez, though, strong claim. Had to come out and really make a decision there. Always putting yourself in a little bit of danger when you do that as a goalkeeper, but comes with the job. Lopez surveying the scene. Sends that one long. Cuccinello, great ball wide. Madison Kenyon on that far side. Great win in the midfield. Vineland pushing forward, looking for a fifth. Long effort, just goes wide. It's going to be a Millville goal kick. Vineland looking like they may get their second straight win. No bigger win on a season, though, than beating Millville. This would mean that they win the season series against them, having already beaten them in September. We've seen this Vineland girls team put in some good performances. We've gotten rewarded for it tonight. Been a little unlucky in some of the other games that we've brought to you. Tonight, though, they've had that end product that they've been missing on a few occasions. As they look to push for the playoffs this time of year. Every game, every goal starts to be important. You factor in power points. Talk about selling out. That is a great challenge to stop that ball being played across the face of goal. It's going to be a Millville corner. Millville with an opportunity now to make the game 4-2. This one's going to get served in, but it's going to hit the side netting. Millville have had their moments tonight of being threatening, just unable to really get that final quality in the attacking third that Vineland have showed. Vineland well worth the 4-1 lead that they have. They've played very well tonight. great in possession. See here threatening again on the attack. Nemeth on the ball. Some give and go. Millville on the counter. Taylor Knoop again. Just menacing the Vineland back line. His only answer really has just been to clear the ball whenever they can get their foot to it. This is going to be a Millville free kick right on the edge of the area. Plenty of time to think about this. This is a great area to serve in. Going to be looking to play this somewhere between that back defensive line, right around the penalty area. Try and make it hard for defenders to make a play on it, but keep it a good enough distance away from the keeper. That one flies through the box. Taylor Knoop again. Just can't keep possession, but final whistle goes. Vineland get their second straight win, 4-1 victory over Millville. Millville were searching for their first win of the season. It does not come for them tonight. Millville threatened at times, but Vineland, truth be told, were the deserving victors today. Great work in possession, great work in the final third. Some of the usual suspects like Ashlyn Newton, Amanda Nemeth, Angela Koskabas getting on the score sheet. Your final from Gittone Stadium. Vineland girls 4, Millville girls 1. I've been Matt Castrina. Thanks for tuning in for our doubleheader tonight. Hope you enjoyed this Vineland girls win.